You interested in starting disc golf but think it's too expensive? Well, I'm going to show you a way to start playing disc golf for only $5. So welcome back to PoorBoy Disc Golf, and I'm going back to my roots, back to the way I was when I first started this channel, and I'm going to show you an easy, surefire way to start playing disc golf for a $5 bill. A lot of people's like, oh, you couldn't start playing a sport for $5, but you can with me. So I'm going to tell you how to do it and why you should play disc golf and everything else. So we might as well just get to it. All right. So first off, what's the big deal about disc golf? Disc golf is a sport that is growing in popularity like wildfire. I mean, people are finding it, both young and old. They're finding out how fun it is, how addicting it is, because you're out there with other people. You're having this fellowship. Most of your disc golfers are friendly as they come. They're willing to help anybody. You could always put on the internet that, hey, I want to go out and play around at such and such. Anybody show up. And there'll be guys that'll show up, They'll come out, they'll play around with you. They don't care. They're just there to play disc golf and have fun. And that's the beauty about disc golf. It doesn't matter. It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care. You just go out and play. And that's one of the beauties. And if you start off, just learning it and having fun with it, you can go up from it. You can play in local events. You can go to tournaments. You could even go all the way to a pro level where you make money at it. And it's one of the most addicting sports that there is. And that's why I got into it. I was so addicted after just throwing that first round up in Tulsa with my buddy. And it just opened up my eyes, and I have never looked back. Going on 5 years now of playing, and I'm not the best disc golfer yet, but I'm not the worst. At least I don't think I am. It's kind of like I heard a guy say, I'm not the best disc golfer, but I ain't the worst. I'm somewhere in between, and that's kind of the way I am. I still don't have an arm to throw a lot of high-speed discs, but I do okay for myself. But the main thing is I go out and I have fun doing it, and that's the main thing about disc golf. All right, so how can you start disc golf for under $5? Well, what I did is I went to my local store, the Northwest Arkansas Dynamic Disc Store, went in, looked at all the used putters, and I knew I would find one because they are everywhere, and that is an Innova Aviator. Now, this is a great disc for a beginner, and, I had one of these when I first started out and absolutely loved it. I actually had one of the weirder ones, the Nova, I think, where it's got the beefier rim on it and stuff. But Aviator is a really great disc to learn how to play disc golf. Now, I picked this one up, as you can see, for $4. $4. And plus tax, it was like, $4.50. So it was under $5. It's a great disc. It's a Speed 2, Glide 3, Turn of 0, and a Fade of 1. So as a beginner disc golfer, when you throw it, it's going to have a fade at the end. So that means it's going to go to the left if you're a right-hand, backhand thrower. If you're a forehand, it's going to, let's see, if it's forehand, it'll go to the right more. It'll go to the right. And it's kind of the opposite if you're left-handed. I don't really throw left-handed. I can, but I don't. I don't even throw forehand because I'm not that good. But this will help you as a beginner disc golfer. Now, the reason it helps you as a beginner disc golfer is because a putter, a lot of people won't tell you this when you're starting out, but a putter is what you need to be throwing off the tee for your approach shots, for your putting. A putter is the way to go for when you're first starting out. It'll tell you how good your form is. It'll tell you how much power you have in your arm and everything. If you can get to where you can control this to do everything every shot that can be shot with this, then you can go up to mid-range and a fairway driver. But this is the perfect way to do it. Now, with one of these in my bag, I know I can I can make it go straight. I can make it have the fade at the end. I can turn it over. I can make this do a flex line. I can make it do a hyzer spike or spike hyzer. I can make this roll, make it into a roller. I could do a lot of stuff. I can do a thumber with this. You know, I could do a tomahawk. I know how to throw this every single way. And it wasn't until like year 2 that I came back and started doing that with putters. So that's why I'm telling you, this is the best way to start playing disc golf. And for under $5, you know, anybody can come up with $5 usually. You could stand beside the road and beg for $5. And if you can't, you don't have $5, go to a local course, see some guys or gals out there playing. Go up to them and say, hey, I'm wanting to start playing disc golf. Could you all, like, can I play around with y'all? And or can I have like is there like a putter I can use or something? Because more than likely we're going to dig in our bag and we're going to be like, yeah, here's your putter. Go out and we'll teach you how to play. You know, the disc golfing community is great about that, you know, and everything like that. So it's a really great sport, and I hope that you get something out of this video. You go out and you say, hey, if PoorBoy says I can do it, I can go play disc golf. And I hope to see you out there on the course. And I hope you liked the video. And as always, this is PoorBoy reminding you to play the sport and grow the sport that is disc golf. Thanks for watching.